Hey, what's cracking YouTube? Jax here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Alocs 7-piece cook set that was sent to me from gearbest.com. They contacted me through email asking me if I would be willing to review the product. Said, hey, no problem, as long as you don't mind an honest review, I'll review it. So anyway, let's get started on it. Firstly, this is how it comes right out of the box. With the stuff sack, it weighs 643 grams. Without the stuff sack, it weighs 618 grams. Comes in this red stuff sack that they claim is waterproof, not water resistant. They say waterproof. Don't know how well that's true. Waterproofing is that's a heck of a claim, but I don't think it really matters because even if this got wet, it's no big deal. So let's take a look inside. And now I'm going to go over each of these items as I pull them out. So firstly, what we have here is we have your base, which has these nipples. Yeah, Cooler King, I said nipples. Or little rivets or whatever, and that's how you're going to lock the windscreen into it. Okay? So you have your burner here, all right? And then here you have this little pan slash cover pot, and it basically it's 450 milliliters, okay? And then you have your dish rag, and you have your spirit burner. That's what they call it, but it's just like a Trangia, only the Trangia is a little bit more bulky, a little bit more, it seems like the Trangia is probably a little bit better made, but I'm willing to give this a try. But I can tell you, I'm going to go over this in just a minute because there's some things I want to talk about on that. All right, now moving on to the pot itself. Okay, this pot is 0.9 liters or 800 milliliters it'll hold. Has these rubber coated handles on it. Really like those. Now, I will say this, I was wondering at first why they didn't put the rubber coating on here, and I'm really not sure, other than this does fold back and it becomes your lid. So I'm guessing maybe your lid could get hot and they don't want to risk it burning the rubber up here. I don't know, that's just my thought, don't really know. Okay, and lastly here is you have your windscreen. Okay, and basically this goes together. You take the windscreen and put it onto the base, and it locks into these little nipples here. Then your spirit burner, there it goes, right there's that little hole right there, so it just fits snugly into there. Then your burner sits on these little indentions that come out, and then your pot goes on there like so. Okay, so basically it's pretty easy to put together as well. But before I put it back to show you how it stores away, let's talk a little bit about this spirit burner. Like I said, it's not as bulky or as seems to be as well made as the Trangia, like I said. But let's talk about the features that I do like. And just like the Trangia, you pour your alcohol in here. You can put this cap on here, and you can carry it, and you don't have to worry about your alcohol spilling out. But now, what I do like about this, as far as it being better than the Trangia, is it has this little handle that you pull out, okay? And that can be used to hold it to snuff out your alcohol, and it also controls your simmer ring here. Now, obviously the Trangia has this, but it doesn't have this handle on there, so you put that on there to snuff it out. But if you wanted to adjust your simmering, your flame, then you actually had to touch this on the Trangia. So I'm really excited about that. So let's put this thing away, and then we'll boil up some water. But basically it starts off like this. You have your windscreen, then your pot goes inside there. Then you just take your stove, your spirit burner, put it in here along with your dish rag, okay? Then your lid goes on here like that. Your burner will go inside here and just sticks on top like that, and you're ready to pack it away. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to boil up some water, and we're going to see how long it takes to get a boil on here. So let's try it out. Okay guys, I know I'm out of frame, and just bear with me, but I wanted to go over something here because I'm seeing some potential issues. I don't think it's a deal breaker, but I want you to know. The problem I can see is on a windy day, and even though the conditions I'm experiencing today are not windy, you know, lighting a match or a lighter or whatever, there's just not that much room to get your fingers in here. I mean, you can get them in here, but you'd have to light outside and then go in like this, and I can just see the flame blowing out before it gets lit. So what I'm going to try to do is light it with this fire still. If that didn't work, then I may have to go with a lighter, a long handled lighter. Anyway, let's see if we can get this thing. Hopefully I can start it on the first or second shot. All right, we got flame. I don't know if you can see that. It's like we're getting a full bloom. All right, got the timer going. We got a full bloom. 2 cups of water on, start. See how long it takes. Okay, 1 minute 20 seconds. Still hadn't got nothing going here yet. I do want to say that there's a coating on this whole system here, and it's anodized aluminum. I don't know if I said this earlier, but this can be used as a frying pan, and yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I like I said, the only issue I had right there at the beginning was just lighting this thing. But if you got a fire still on a windy day, you'll be good to go, ready to rock and roll. One thing else I didn't mention is from the bottom of this, the Trangia, well, I keep saying Trangia, it's not the Trangia, it's the spirit stove, but from the top of that spirit stove to the bottom of this pot where the flame would actually lick is 2 3/8 inches. That concerns me a little bit because normally the Trangia I have, there's only like a 1-inch gap between the Trangia and the pot. So this is going to be interesting, and I know with my Trangia I usually boil a little less probably than 7 minutes, usually no more than 7 minutes. All right, rolling in at 5 minutes 10 seconds. Starting to hear a little bit. The flame looks like it's straight up, it's not going out. I am feeling a little bit of heat on the outside. Got a little bit of bubbles forming on the bottom of the pot. So, yep. All right, 6 minutes and 8 seconds. Starting to see some steam coming off. Starting to rumble. Not quite. I'm looking for that vigorous boil. That's what I want to see. And I'm probably obviously losing some heat when I lift up this thing, but I'm just want to try to get it as accurate as I can. We're at the 7-minute mark. Starting to hear it really roll now. Okay, we're good. 7 minutes and 11 seconds. Still got fuel left. I can't really tell how much fuel's left. But 7 minutes 11 seconds. I will say I am impressed, considering when I've done tests in the past on my Trangia and timed it. You know, sometimes it varies, but most of the time it's 7 minutes, sometimes less. So this is right on par with the Trangia, and it's not it's not like the Trangia that I have, which is an inch above. So I'm really impressed. I would take this on the trail. I would. So folks, I hope you enjoyed this review. The Alocs by GearBest.com. Do it. All right, so we're just checking the waterproofness of this. I put a napkin and it's not waterproof. Okay, that being said, I just came in doing all those other tests, and I went back and I looked at the website and I looked on the box and everything else, and I don't see anywhere where it actually said that it was water resistant or waterproof. Basically, I guess I got that from looking at some other people's reviews on this product, and so lesson learned: do your own reviews, folks. Don't look at other people's and just automatically assume that they're telling you it's waterproof when it's really not, because I could find no information on that. So I apologize for even stating that in the beginning. One last thing is, I said that it was anodized aluminum, which it is. It's corrosion resistant and it's abrasion resistant. Peace.